Hello. Welcome back to the Slipstitch YouTube channel. It's a slightly different setup today, as you can see, because I am in my basement. You've got the view of the slightly tidy, organized section, but I know you've seen the other side in the intro. I have to tell people that I'm a tidy person. I'm painfully tidy at home. Here, however, I'm dealing with the fact that shops have, you never have a finished system. And in many cases, you never even have a started system. Nearly, 4.25 years in. Bits of it move really well. I've had this area nearly for 2 years and it is still, I assumed I'd be like up and running, filming YouTube videos the first month. It's taken nearly 2 years and still half of it is goblin, troll, disgusting. Anyway, this is a different kind of video to the one you got last time because I'm on one of the days when the shop is shut. This is my new schedule. It's great so that I can crack on with loads of stuff without getting interrupted, or I can do loads of bits and bobs I can't do when there are customers around, like record YouTube videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to tidy my desk because it is a bit of a shocker. It's not as bad as it often is because I did this, I did it 2 weeks ago and I'm now getting to spend more time down here. The problem is that if I'm not in my office a lot, I'm running down when the shop is open, throwing something on my desk, and then running back upstairs. Whereas obviously if I'm in here more, I'm using it and putting things away. What I really need is a coaster. That's probably going to be a video, me crocheting some coasters. I need to do some filing. Yeah, I'm going to crack on with that. Okay, desk is tidy. I need to write a to-do list. I have loads of scrap paper. So what I do is I have clipboards, which have not only my to-do list, but like the bits of paper that I'm working on at the moment. So I've got one for invoices and one for to-dos. All of my scrap paper are... This both explains how I'm tidy and how I'm not tidy. All of the scrap paper is from school exercise books from when I graduated. Well, I didn't graduate, I just left school in 2008. Afterwards, I was going through my exercise books. I probably kept them at the time as well. I think I've got rid of them since. And I ripped out all the unused paper. So I have perfect, like the center and then the back stuff I sliced off. So I have all this perfect lined paper that I have been clinging onto for 15 years. I'm sorry, that's going to have shaken both the microphone and the camera, but I've just set this up so I have a beautiful pristine one on the front of this. I wish this was all hashtag aesthetic, and maybe eventually it will get there. And I know you don't have to have it all looking gorgeous, but it does help, it feels nice to have everything looking pretty and not these really battered acrylic clipboards. But I need to write a to-do list. People often ask or say things like, wow, running a yarn shop, you must get to do so much knitting. And true, I do get to do a lot of knitting, but I thought today's video might show you a lot of the other things I get up to. So I need to write a new contract for one of the employees, and I need to clean a toilet. It's ridiculous and sublime. I've got loads of washing up to do. In the week we have 2 socials, plus we had 2 classes last week. So there's a lot of mucks because anyone who does craft knows you gotta do it with tea. I did all the shop laundry, so I need to put all the new clean stuff out from the shop, from that. I probably need to do some rubbish, and ideally I would do some tidying up down here. So that's what I'm here to do today. Is it interesting? I don't know, but this is behind the scenes. I do have some knitting to show you, but that's my treat for getting my other jobs done. It's actually getting to talk about the fun stuff. I found a small problem, which is I record on my phone, but when I'm here, I want to be listening to my podcasts. I listen to so many podcasts and have such an enormous backlog that I have to listen to podcasts at double speed, and I have to listen to them for multiple hours a day to get through them. It's a disease, but I can't record and listen to podcasts, so I'm having the worst work day ever. But I just cleared upstairs, I brought down all the washing up, I've done 2 employment contracts, and updated the holiday allowance. Running a business, man, it's a lot. I'm gonna need my second coffee, which is decaf. It's not really because I need the caffeine, but it's because I need the routine. I've done some shredding. I need to do some sweeping of the shreddings, and I need to never look in that direction again. But probably first I'm gonna eat lunch. We're back. I have just had lunch, and it's my post-lunch tradition to crack out the electric gilet. It's cold in this building, and it's basement, and cold air sinks. Thank you. I have GCSEs. So Charlotte, who works here, is an influencer, and we now have matching electrically heated gilets. It's the best. It's got warm pockets. Yeah, so I've cracked that out. You know, I can put together a nice outfit, and then I put on an electric gilet over the top. But I thought I would do some knitting chat, as I've just been sitting knitting and watching Saturday Night Live clips over lunch. I've not brought all my projects I showed in the last video because I thought probably going to alternate the really little, like, chatty ones where I take you through all my current knitting and more kind of specific videos, like this little day in the life. But I have brought something with me because I taught a sock class, or I'm in the middle of teaching a sock class at the moment, and I thought I would show you the socks I'm making for them. So although I said I was working on only 2 projects, I had my work project and my home project, and that has largely been true, apart from this, which they're double knitting socks, they're thick socks, they're not going to take very long. I am using up loads of leftover Bo Peep double knitting from West Yorkshire Spinners. I made a jumper in this last year, and I'm using all the odds and ends from it to make these mismatched multicolored pastel socks. So I have, I'm just getting this on the screen, the 2 different purple cuff and heel, and then that one is going to have little pink tootsies, and then this is the blue, the yellow, the green, and I think I need to dig out another colour possibly for the toes on this one, but I have some other stuff kicking around in one of the big crates o' doom over there. This is the DK Vanilla Socks by Crazy Lady Sock Designs. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and I've been using it to demo sock construction. It has this slipped stitch heel design. That is the 3rd time I have knitted the back of that heel because of foolishness. I'm demonstrating toes tomorrow, so this one I am make sure I have at least one up to the finished foot. I have large-ish feet, so it's nearly there. And then I'll crack on with this one just to get it done, so that they're not hanging around too long. But yeah, these are super quick. The only problem is that my cat, Susie Bishop, has taken to 100% classic kitten, loves wool, loves a ball of yarn, This was fine the first time because she picked up a cake of yarn twice the size of her own head, very neatly carried it upstairs. She then the next night took a ball of yarn from the same project, but it was connected to my knitting. So the knitting stayed perfect condition where it was on my armchair. The ball of yarn she picked up unraveled all the way around the house, out of my room, up some stairs. She then has done that again with a hat. The hat was light enough that she could drag that around. So this all has to be, this ball just turned up in the middle of my bedroom floor one morning. I have to hide all my knitting in a wardrobe now. So I'm working on getting all my projects in project bags, because I would like to have I have a basket next to my armchair, and I'd like that to have the projects in it. And ideally it would have beautiful yarn on show, but she's a tiny menace. So instead I've got to have them all in project bags, and this is too small a project bag for this much yarn. This is a little grey girl project bag that I got in a yarn and project bag club a few years ago. I've had lunch. I've done some knitting. I did some of the admin I needed to do. I did some budgeting. I've brought all the washing up down from upstairs, and now it is washing up time. I feel like I'm meant to film that, but I also feel like no one's going to watch a woman wash up in a haphazard manner. Right, I'm off to do the washing up, because I know otherwise that's one of the things they say. I've got to do the washing up, and then I don't do it, and it would be embarrassing if on a hey, join me on my day in the life I didn't do that bit. Okay, I didn't do a before, but here is the after. A couple of cups still drying, and then all of that, and there is the Nespresso machine. I have done all the washing up. That took an hour. No, that's not true. It took an hour with some breaks, and I cleaned the bathroom, and I swept, and yeah, so another incredible view. Oh, I get to take that off. Of what it's like to run a small business is that sometimes you have to clean toilets. I'm leaving in 20 minutes, and I'm going to try and do some stuff here. So let's crack on with that, shall we? Okay, so you just seen me crawling around on the floor. That was about 15 minutes actually, and it's looking much better. As with everything, you clear up one bit, and then when clearing the next thing, you find some things that need to go in with that bit. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I've got the rubbish to take out, and I've packed up some more laundry to bring home with me. So I don't know if this has been interesting at all, but it's really broken up my work day so that I've had something to do to keep me occupied. And also, I don't know if I'd have done that if I wasn't going to record it. And now you can like see under the cabinets or under the shelves. It looks vaguely intentional. Gotta work out how to store that felted tweed overflow. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me today. Next time will be more of a chatty knitting vlog, I think. Or not a vlog. I don't know. People call them knitting podcasts. But podcasts, look, you gotta download iTunes and stick your iPod into your laptop. It's 2004, baby. But it's going to be like a chatty, this is my project. I might have some finished objects at the rate some things are going, or I might have things that my cat has completely destroyed. But I'll have some finished socks, I'm almost certain of it. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for the lovely feedback the YouTube channel had on its first video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It sounds cliche, but like, yeah, please do like and subscribe. We'll have lots more. I have grand plans that won't just be me using you as motivation to wash approximately 24 used mugs. Till I see you next time, have a lovely crafting time. But yeah, I'm gonna head home, have some tea, do some knitting, and then we're open again tomorrow. Bye-bye.